Welcome back to Good Day State Line. We have spent all week in Oregon, but we haven't met Emily yet. Hi, Emily.
Hi, how are you?
Good. And so tell me a little bit about the organization you're with.
So we are Shepherd Premier Senior Living. We are an assisted living facility. We have 16 beds in our facility, so we really pride ourselves on having that strong individualized care and that making sure we give our seniors better care than, what some people are used to.
Yeah. So I'm guessing in the last few years, things have changed for you guys, huh?
They have, yes. Everybody's going through changes, I think, yes.
So how has that, changed what you do personally for your job?
So my job is marketing. So personally, I've had some, it's a lot harder to go and see people and meet with people in person. And it's also hard to talk to people when you have a mask on your face and they can't really, read your expressions or things like that. So my side of it, I've had to kind of redirect and, go to phone calls and text messages and stuff like that, which makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah, thankfully I can see your beautiful face.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about what makes a Shepherd different than other locations that somebody might be considering.
I think what makes Shepherd different is that we have one living room area, one dining room area. So this really is a home feeling for people. And they feel like they're a family when they come to our facility. Also, we, some other assisted livings have multiple floors and lots of bed availability. But we like to keep our facility to 16 beds and make sure everybody feels like they're heard and taken care of properly. And that they also feel like they're in a family here.
I feel like that's so important, not only for the members who become a part of the Shepherd family, but for their actual families who have been with them their entire lives, who want that they're going to be so important in your family, and not just like one of 200 people.
Right, correct. Because when you are one of 200 people, you kind of get lost in the shuffle, and your care declines quite a bit. So we really strive for families to come in and visit and do meals with us and keep the family life going, even though they're not living at home any longer.
Sure. So what are some of the, different areas in your facility that someone can look forward to if they, end up living at Shepherd?
So we have a very beautiful living room with a TV and sitting area. We have an electric fireplace that's beautiful and actually puts out heat. So people really enjoy sitting in front of that. And then we do have a large family style dining room table. So we sit down and eat at a large table and everybody can be included and have conversation and get interaction while they're having their meals.
That's really nice. That definitely, like you said, makes it feel like a family, not like you're
just
in a dining hall.
It does, correct.
What's your favorite part about being part of this community?
My favorite part about being a part of this community is how much when I go home at night, I'm really fulfilled. The community is very welcoming. You feel like you're friends with people, even if you meet them that day, because it's just so easy to go into, another business or a healthcare facility, and people are always welcoming and they want to hear what we offer. And likewise, I like to hear what they have to offer, and I feel really supported in our community.
We were talking about how many people that you can have there, so only 16, which isn't very much. It does make me kind of think that maybe you should start visiting a place like this well before you're actually interested in moving.
Correct, well before. And I always tell people that even if you're thinking you're looking into an assisted living maybe 3 or 4 months down the road, just come in and get a tour, get a feel for it, have a meal with us, so that you can get the feel for it and you're not panicked and rushing when the time has to be there.
Yeah, I mean, kind of fun to just check out all these different places.
It is.
Maybe we'll want to live at someday.
Right, it is for sure.
Absolutely. So, we have been spending all week in Oregon, so I have to ask you, as somebody who spends some time there, what are some of your other favorite places in Oregon that you like to go to, enjoy, maybe somewhere you like to eat at, somewhere you like to hang out at, some of the new places?
I really enjoy going to the Ogle County Brewing Company. They have amazing food, great drinks, and it's a really great environment, especially if it's on a nice day. They have garage doors that can be opened. I love stopping into the chamber office and talking to the chamber people. Yeah.
Have you had the wine slushies over there?
I did a couple weeks ago. They were delicious. They were great.
I want to say it was cherry mango, and I would never order those, but those are so good.
Good, I'll have to try it. I'm not sure. I think I had a strawberry wine slushie. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I recommend. Okay, back to what we're actually talking about. Let us know if we need to get in contact with you if we're looking to schedule a tour for Shepherd. How do we get that all started?
So if you want to schedule a tour with me, you can call me on my cell phone number. It is 815-353-2349. Or anytime, even if you are just out here and you think of stopping, our staff is always available to give a tour, and they're happy to show you around, even if myself or a manager is not here.
Perfect. Well, Emily, thank you so much for spending some time with us today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
We'll be right back with more Good Day State Line.